Howdy folks, it's Reviewing McReviewface here, and I'm here at the greatest outdoor show on earth, the Calgary Exhibition and Stampede, held every year in July here in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. And why am I here today? Pickles! That's right, so I've been coming to the Calgary Stampede every year since I've been born. Here every year, and one of the things I always look for is what used to be the most elusive food on the grounds, which was the pickle on a stick. Not so much anymore. Now the pickle is everywhere, and my goal this year is to try every single pickle food there is. We're gonna get started with maybe the most controversial of all the pickle foods, the Snickery dog. Alright, after a little bit of searching, we have found the hand-dipped corn dog booth that has the Snickery dog. So here it is, the Snickery dog. $9. Alright, and after just about a 2 or 3 minute wait, we have our Snickery dog. So it is a hot dog and a pickle wrapped up in some sort of tortilla thing with chocolate. Because what else do you need? Get a bite.
You got $100,000 cash. It's the biggest prize.
Okay. I don't think I got any Snickers on that bite. The wrapper's nice and crispy. The dog is good. I don't think I got any pickle either. Let's try again. No, very little pickle in there. Very little candy bar too. I gotta go in for a third bite to get to the pickle and the candy bar. Let's see if we get it on the third bite. There we go. Third bite. We got the pickle. We got the Snickers. We got the hot dog. Got the wrapper. Got the chocolate sauce on top. You know what? It's sweet, it's salty, it's good. Pickle gets really overwhelmed, you'll lose it right away. There we go. Snickery dog, finished. Yeah, so you know what, not a lot of pickle flavor, but tasty actually. So on the pickle rating, I'm gonna give this 2 pickles out of 5. As far as deliciousness, 3 yahoos out of 5. Okay, so we're down to Stampede Grounds, day 2, and after a very long wait in a line, we have got day 2's food number 1, which is the pickle pop. Usually a line is probably not going to be that long, but I think it was just she was short some help this morning. It's very busy down on the grounds here today, it being $2 to get in. So let's give this pickle pop a try. Very shattery. Very sour and not sweet at all. That is refreshing. You know what? I gotta say, good pickle flavor. Very icy, just like a big ice cube of pickle. No sweet. I'm giving this one 4 out of 5 pickles out of $5. I'm also gonna give this 3.5 yahoos out of 4. Let's see what else we got today at the grounds. I found one dill pickle I wasn't expecting. It is the Medicine Hat Meat Traders here in the BMO Center. The dill pickle, low-fat, high-protein, gluten-free. Very good. Not that dill pickly. It's just got like a dill, not so much the vinegar. So in terms of dill and the pickle scale, I'm going to give it 2 out of 5. But in terms of deliciousness, 5 yahoos. All right, one more pickle item today, and it is from So Cute Ice Cream. The pickle ice cream. But a little bit, again, dill flavored with the sweet, not the vinegar. But actually the dill and the sweet dill is kind of a nice mix. You know what? Pickle-wise, I'm gonna give this one 2.5 pickles out of 5. Flavor-wise, 4 yahoos. right, so we're here. Calgary Stampede Day 3. It's crazy busy down here, as it is also Kids Day, but that's all right. We went to grab some pizza, and that's right, we've managed to grab the very last slice of pickle pizza. That's right, pickle pizza. I'm gonna get to a spot where I can actually stop for a second.
19 Harley Davidson FLH XS CVO.
Probably won't be able to hear much because I'm right beside the Kinsman Lotto booth.
Is what you need.
But yeah, there is the slice of pickle pizza. It's just covered in pickles. So let's give this a try.
CHQR here, and I have a question for you. Have you got your tickets for the all-new Stampede Showdown 50-50 draw yet? You could win half of
no, not bad. It's one of the better slices of pizza I've had on the Stampede grounds, which isn't saying much because usually pizza down here is terrible. This is actually pretty good. It's kind of buttery. Doesn't have a red sauce on the base. I think it's a sort of butter sauce. Pickles are nice, crispy.
Deserving neighbors in need. Over $21 million has been donated back to the community in the past 10 years.
Pretty nice slice of pizza, actually.
Calgary Stampede,
Good and pickly. Good slice of pizza. I'm going to give this one a surprising 4 Yahoos.
Hi, it's Danielle Smith.
Surprising 4 Yahoos out of 5. And 3.5 pickles. Very good slice of pizza. Let's see what else we can find. All right. So one thing to note is that not everything on the grounds that's pickle is new. Take, for instance, the Pickle Chips here over at the Philly cheesesteak booth. So those aren't on the list of new foods, but they're pickle chips. They can't. How bad can they be, right? I gotta put this down to try them. Fresh, delicious deep fried pickles with a nice spicy sauce. These are getting the coveted 5 pickles out of 5. But they're not exclusive to Stampede, so I'm only going to give them 3 Yahoos. But very tasty. Gotta get them. Let's see what else. All right, so we've got one other item that comes from the grounds. I didn't buy it at the grounds. My friends Sean and Trish picked it up, and they weren't a fan of it, so they passed it along to me, and that is the pickle cotton candy. As you can see, it's solidified a little bit. It does come in this tub. It's kind of shattering right now as opposed to staying in fluffy cotton. It was at one point fluffy cotton candy, so I'll give it that. As far as cotton candy goes, it was fine. Now, in terms of the flavor, super pickly, but also sugar sweet, and it's a really confusing flavor. Like, I equal parts love it and cannot stand it. Pickle-wise, I'm going to give it 4.5. It's really pickly. I'm only giving it 1 Yahoo because nobody could eat a whole container of this stuff. Hey, so it's day 3, 4. I think it's day 4. I don't know. Been here so many times now, eating so many pickles, time is losing all meaning. It's Day Pickle, the Calgary exhibition in pickle. Found last night that Post Media decided to do a story on all the pickle foods here at the grounds. They got to the story before I did. They got it all uploaded before I could. So I guess I'll just do the best I can. They did miss a bunch of items, a bunch of the pickle items. So you know what? They may have gotten there first, but I'm gonna get their best. Let's go today and find some more pickles. All right, so thanks to Big T, we've got the some deep fried pickle spears, which are fine. We had the chips before, so we gotta have the spears now. Nice little dipping sauce with them too. Good, because they use a good quality pickle at Big T's, and they've got a nice dip. This is the purest deep fried pickle you can get. So I'm giving this Big T's pickle spears 5 pickles out of 5. Of course, they're not the most original thing in the world, so I'm only going to give them 2.5 Yahoos, just because it's not purely a Stampede food. It's an anytime food, but it's good food. I feel like I'm about 50% pickle at this point. And so I think this is cooled enough that it's not going to scald my face. This is a massive goddamn corn dog. I don't know how you're actually supposed to eat this. Like, it's the size of my head. So let's try taking a bite. Okay. So we got juice leaking out the back. The covering's coming off. The stick is not holding. I don't think I actually got any pickle that time. There's a bit of, you can see, raw batter in there. I feel like this one is literally impossible to actually eat. Like, you can't bite the pickle's too big. The dog itself is too big. It's just insanity. Doesn't hold together very well. It's crumbling everywhere. And that raw inside, I'm not really digging. Let's see if I can actually get a full bite. It's a two-hander, no stick. It is literally raw inside. I think the hot dog's raw too, so I'm not gonna fish on. That was a waste of money. So pickle dog, I'm gonna give it half a pickle. Actually, I'm gonna give it a full pickle because the pickle is huge. But I'm giving this 0 yahoos because yeah, raw middle. It's too thick to cook. Like, the outside is burned, the inside is raw. You know what? It is not the best pickle you can get on the ground. So I would say avoid the pickle dog. Go right to the Snickle dog. It gets you everything you need in a much better cooking package. All right, so as we depart to the ground on day 4, I believe it is, I have searched high and low, and I have not found pickle on a stick or pickle juice, and that leads me to believe that perhaps these wonderful items have been discontinued in favor of the more flavor of the month pickle items, but that's all right. I think we have tried every single pickle item that we could on the grounds here. The highs, the lows, the crunchy shells, the slightly soggy centers. You know what? All told, there's a lot more food and a lot more to do at the Calgary Stampede. But if you're in a pickle, it's not a bad snack. But hey, I'm not trying to sell you anything. I'm just telling you my pickle review. I'm reviewing McReviewface down at the Stampede grounds. Yahoo! I'll see you next time. Alright, we do have one more pickle and then addendum to the menu. Jack Daniels. For those who are unfamiliar, pickleback. Shot of Jack, or bourbon, or whiskey. Shot, pickle juice. Cheers.